5, 4, 3, 2.
And good Thursday evening to you. Welcome again as we are preparing for tonight's show on that is Matthew Show on the Cussing Pastor TV.com. Next week, so for these 2 or 3 days, for those of you that subscribe to Cussing Pastor TV.com, I'm going to be giving away some trips on next week. So hang around, and I started giving away on today, but I'm going to wait until next week to give those trips away. Um, I, Prior to talking about what I'm going to talk about on tonight at 7 p.m. for an hour tonight. Monday, I should be back to the 2-hour show. Um, my air should be functional again on tomorrow. But I want to make a public service announcement in that, especially here in the city of Memphis, that as of August the 3rd, those of you who have not paid your utility bills, your Memphis light, gas, and water bills, they will be cutting your ass off. Your ass will be in the dark. You'll be without water. You'll be without electricity. As of the 31st of this month, they're going to also be able, in the court system, to evict you. That means that they will be able to put your ass outdoors. The sad thing about this is that many of you have not paid your utility bills period now since March. Uh, hmm, Many of you have paid nothing on your utilities or paid anything on your rent for the last 3 or 4 months. And some of you will want people to feel sorry for you. Uh, yeah, you don't want people to feel sorry for you. You got in your stimulus check in the past, and many of you did not utilize uh, your checks and pay on your utility bills. You did not pay the landlord his month. And some of you will feel that it's unfair. See the roll call now. I'm on it. Well, this is my number. Hold on. Let me down to him. Bro, huh? How you doing, sir?
Love you too.
Okay. Well, bro, Hunter, you know, just let me know where you are so I can come and see about it. Okay. 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 Mhm. Okay. Well, okay. Well, bro, Hunter, just let me know what's up, and we will act accordingly. Thank you, sir. All right. That was one of my members, goddamn it. Okay. If it had been one of you said it, because I was thinking, but that's one of my good members who been, how long ago Hunt's been with me? About 3 years.
3 years.
So Hunt's been with me about 3 years. Um, and he's been a little ill. He's been out doing the virus situation, but he sends his money. In fact, he's better than some folks that I see here on every Sunday, which is leading up to what I was saying. But I had to take that call. I started letting Dale say, but he needs to talk to his pastor. Dale ain't no Dale.
At all.
But I like that they do word Dale sometimes and don't word me. But and it brings up another situation. Um, Brother Hunter, one of a faithful member of this church, like I said, been with me for 3 years, has not been to church in what probably about three months, and he was in every Sunday. Uh, when I would arrive at the church on Sunday mornings, Brother Hunter is always present. Big man. But he's been down, and this COVID virus has affected many people. But even still, as a member, Mr. Specials, you gone. That's what's up. Um, um, he took care of his responsibility of the church. Um, Jay Lay, you gone. Okay. Well, some of y'all on Instagram tell these folks that my block finger is real quick, and I don't tolerate foolishness from grown people. I don't joke and play with grown people. That's a children's thing. But he's a member. He's one of those members that's faithful, and he's going to do. So I took his call while I'm on the air because of his faithfulness. Now, I don't give a damn about somebody who says that they are a member here and they don't contribute. You don't contribute no time. You don't contribute no money. You don't contribute nothing. You know, my attitude toward you is fuck you. And that's what I see that is about to happen with this COVID virus situation, and especially here in Memphis, where people have not paid their bills, not because they could not, but because they refuse to. Because there are a whole lot of folk that want something for nothing. And what we're going to find is that people are going to be running to the church and to churches, telling folk that it's the responsibility of the church to pay your rent. And it's the responsibility of the church to pay on your utility bill. And my statement as pastor of this church, this house, I don't run nobody else's church. I run this lock, stock, and barrel. I run this. My message to them individuals is, fuck you. See, I got folk who have attached themselves to me because you think you could get something free. People already understand that when I sit down and I do consulting with people about business and do that, fuck you. You belong to. Okay? You don't come to me for free. People that want me to get involved and use my influence and want me to make calls. If you are not a member of this church, when you walk through that door, it's $750. My members are the only persons that get my time for free. Okay? Until I figure out you trying to make a damn fool out of me, and then you don't get no time at all. But you're going to see people running to churches thinking that it's the church. Okay? It's the church's responsibility to take care of you. And I don't play that game. I don't play that game. Okay? I don't play this game. I'm not going to pay your utility bill. I'm not going to pay your rent because why you gave me that ain't my concern and my problem. You concerned about that, then that's your issue, brother. Okay. I'm not going to pay your bills. If you are a member of the church and you've given your time, even your time, it ain't even about your money, but it's about your time. If you've given time to the ministry, you've come here, you swept a floor, you wiped off a pew, you're here and you try to administrate some kindness to somebody, then I'm here for you. I'll pick up a phone call and make some contacts with you. I will try to assist you if you are a giver of time or finances. But if you're just somebody that show up here, I don't give you nothing. People on the outside, I'm a business person. My office is here. And I don't get people that call me, want me to do shows for their benefit. When you talk about my son got murdered by so and so and so and so, will you help me? Will you talk about it on your show? This business took such and such from me, and I need them exposed, Pastor. You pay me. Okay. You don't use me as your hitman for free. I take care of my members, but you just some motherfucker off the street. No, you're not going to use me. And I used to be Captain Save a Hole, and I was trying to save all the hoes. But you hoes on your own now. Okay? Don't tell me, because during the pandemic, I've paid utility bills for this building, and there's not enough money raised on in this church on a Sunday morning that pays any bill here. None. Does it assist? Yes, it assists. But when it's time at the first of the month, the rent on this building got to be paid. I pay it. Okay? That was a utility bill that's on this building right now is what?
$4,557.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not talking about a low bill. I'm talking about presently on this bill. I got to pay by the 30th on this building $1,000. Comcast got to be paid by the 30th. They're on the same basis.
It's the best. No, they're not the same.
Okay, it's $1,000. Okay, so I'm on, as a business person, as the person's whose name is on everything. I'm gonna take care of that. Okay, I've had to pay my bills at my house and here. So when I hear folks complaining about you can't pay nothing on your bill, you lying. I paid my utility bill in my house. I paid my cable bill. There are 2 cars in the church's name. One of the cars we just paid off. That's a part of Dale's working package. I made sure she had transportation. Okay? She don't know use it. But I purchased 2 cars. That's in the church's name. I just paid one of those cars off 2 weeks ago. Okay? DJ Lex, I didn't make sure what I need to cut off. Goddamn it, you cut the bills off at your house that you can't afford. Okay? Don't worry about my bills. Do the deacons, I don't have deacons. I don't have deacons. I will never have a motherfucking deacon. I don't need a deacon. Okay? I'm, I'm the head nigga in charge here in this house. I ain't gotta ask nobody shit here. The only somebody that is president that deals with any of the business with church other than me is Dale. Okay? Dale is my administrative assistant. She handles the business of this church. I had a Negro that wanted to be a deacon once. And I had spent about $100,000 on my money that year. Motherfucker, when you can meet me at the bill table, that's when I need you as a deacon. God did not tell you to go get no damn deacons. That was that fucked up ass shit Paul did. Look out among you and find you 7 men of biblical. Hell, I don't know 7 men of biblical, including me. So I don't do this like I don't deal with women preachers, so don't bring me that shit. You preach if you want, but I don't deal with women pastors. Okay, that's just me. My ministry was not built on the finances of anybody else. And see, what I see happening is in the COVID-19, and this ain't even what my show is about. I'm going to get to it in just a minute. What I see happening in the COVID-19, okay, some of them getting sucked on the front row. Well, we ain't got nobody getting sucked on the front row.
You got nobody on for it.
I don't even let nobody sit on the front row. I don't do the front row thing. I one of the things I see with churches that are not opening, and a pastor and I were talking today about some pastors here in Memphis who have declared that they are not going uh, jazz and flavor. Motherfucker, if you got so many motherfucking questions to ask me about what go here, you need to show your ass up here. You got too many questions for a motherfucker that ain't never been here. Okay? If you want to know what the fuck go on in Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, show your ass up. Make a motherfucking contribution, then you can ask some motherfucking questions. You ain't giving a goddamn thing. You got all them goddamn questions. Man, fuck you. What I see happening, and this church has not closed down during the pandemic at all. Okay? No. Because I believe this. I believe that I cannot teach faith in God and then have no faith in God. Look at what I said. I do not believe I can teach to have faith in God, to trust in God, not trust in religion, because God does not have a religion. God does not have a denomination. I cannot teach you to trust God, and because a pandemic is here, we closing up. God, we close up your house. We can go to the clubs. We can go to Kroger's. We can go to the mall. We can go to the bar. But we can't go to your house. So nobody has gotten sick that has been here. We do the social distancing. Yeah, I don't have enough folk to even worry about social distancing. We take care of making sure everything is bleached down and in the sanctuary and all of that. But you've got preachers who are closing their church down. Florida, I'm talking, and he said me about what's the boy's name? Shelton. Okay. Shelton and some other pastors saying that they're not going to open up their churches no more this year.
Okay.
Okay. And here's the reason that a lot of pastors are not, and he said, now you can say it, but because you can say anything and anyway to that, is that people in some of these established churches are still giving their money on Sunday. The pastor doesn't have to deal with you. He ain't got to talk to you. He ain't got to see you on Sunday morning. You just arbitrarily going to give your money on Sunday morning. The money is still rolling in. Fuck you. He ain't got to see you and deal with you. But Pastor Floyd and I both said this morning that that's going to wear out. Folk ain't gonna something. Folk ain't going to keep on going to church. Ain't going to keep on paying to the church. And they're not getting anything this virtual church. I can't do the, I do virtual. I do services, but I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years, ever since we've been organized. We've been doing the online. I deal with social media is a part of what I do. So we've always done social media. I will forever stand in my pulpit as long as God gives me strength. I will stand in my pulpit on a Sunday morning. I will preach as hard for 5 as I would for 500. Plus, I understand that preaching is not my form of income. I was blessed to have an income before I became pastor or I organized Naked Truth. So, but and I'm going to get to what my show is about. But don't run to me and you are not a member of this church. Talking about that's what the church supposed to do. Because I ain't read that shit nowhere. And if that's what you believe it. But I also tell you, you need to believe it somewhere else because it ain't going to happen. Go where you've been, get your money where you spend your time. Okay? Don't call me when your man had died. And I had to stop that. I was doing funerals. I was paying for funerals out of my pocket. I don't do that shit no more. If your mama died and she's not a member of this church, I ain't opening up my sanctuary doors and having all your family here with COVID-19 come up in here, falling out over your mama in here, and all of us get sick. Take your mama to the funeral home or take her ass straight to the graveyard. I ain't bury your mama in here. If you want to rent my sanctuary, you bring me $500. I'll let all y'all sick asses get in there. We're going to fumigate it before you get in there. You got 45 minutes to have your little funeral and get your ass out. And some folk I don't even deal with. I don't deal if I don't have funerals here. For these folk, you gangsters and you hoodlums. Because see, I was an undertaker too long. And I know that a gangster and these gang members' funerals, you clown. Y'all tell folks shit. Y'all can't come in my shit and tell. Because I keep armed security with guards that are told to put your ass out, and if you come up with a weapon, shoot you in your ass. Okay? We don't play it here. So I don't care whether you get caught. You should pay something on your utility bill. Them people been trying to make arrangements with y'all for 3 months. And I saw some of y'all today on social media, oh, what a shame. Oh, fuck you. You gotta pay them people. You gotta pay your rent. Can't no motherfucker live free nowhere. Grown ass folks trying to live free. And a lot of landlords have a mortgage or a payment on your residence as well as the one that they're living in. So a lot of people who have rental property have had to pay not only theirs, okay, but they've had to pay yours. And look, put your ass out. You ain't tried to do shit. You ain't tried to pay nobody. 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 You ain't tried to pay nobody. They supposed to put your ass out. You in your regular ass shirt. And then some of y'all, you got a man in your house. I got a different man. It's always on Facebook. Talking about her man. She loved her man. You love him today, tomorrow. You see, you motherfuckers need to quit putting all your goddamn business on Facebook. You love your man today, then you don't love him tomorrow. You's a dumb motherfucker to keep putting all your business on the Facebook. Then now that you complain about you didn't get what's that stuff that you get when you're laid off?
Unemployment?
Unemployment. You didn't get your unemployment. Your man laid off. He ain't got nothing. Motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you and your man. Motherfucker, get him a lawnmower. Go cut a motherfucker's grass. See, ain't no reason for a man not to have something in his pocket. Get your lawnmower. Cut somebody's grass. Go up and down the street. Trim some hedges. Some of y'all are getting $600 a damn week extra. You didn't pay on your bill. I ain't mad at the fucking if they put your ass out. Don't give a shit. Noah with Roku. Look at that email. They credited the account for 100%. We're talking about that. Ain't crazy. You ain't got me. Don't I need to. Yeah. A man should never be broke. Not a real man, not a hustler. When the pandemic hit, it affected me too. Okay? It affected me. My business made in excess of $18,000 to $20,000 minimum every month in advertising revenue. When the pandemic hit, wasn't nobody thinking about buying no goddamn advertising. Can I say do some advertising for your barbecue and hot wings? Motherfuckers were trying to survive. Okay? But the day I looked at the money had stopped. I went 2 or 3 days without making no money. I can't go days without making no money. Broke to me is a sin. If you talking about going to hell, being broke will send your ass to hell. Or you're gonna think of some crazy shit to do. Like robbing folk and breaking folk houses when you ain't got no money. But what I had to do, I had to reinvent myself. I couldn't sit there with the woe is me. I couldn't sit there with the hee-haw song. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. I couldn't sing that song. I had to figure out what does Thaddeus have to do to survive. What does Thaddeus have to do to make sure that he put gas in that big old pretty Cadillac he drives? That big old purple truck. My air went out in my truck. That big old pretty purple truck with my picture all up. Over. My marketing bill. I had a wreck in that truck, and I had parked it, well, I wrapped it and made it look real pretty and turned it into a marketing vehicle. I took it to the shop this morning. think I must spend about $300-400 to get, because I gotta have, then I gotta have a whole lot of stuff. And I only have one mechanic that I work on my stuff. I don't go to shade tree. I go to folks that put a warranty on their work. The man called me back and told me 700 and what?
85.
700 what?
85.
$785 is what is going to cost me to put air in my truck. 700 and what? How many dollars?
85.
Okay, yeah. $785 to put air in my truck so I can park my Cadillac, my XTS, Big Boys Edition. So I can park this quick putting all the miles on my truck. Okay. I didn't tell that man I can't have no air today. And I owed him $700 from the work he had already done for me. So what I told him, I said, look, I'm going to bring you $700 for the work that you've already done that I owed him. I owed him $700. But instead of trying to go somewhere else and get somebody else that I don't know is dependable, I paid him a $700 balance that I owed him because it was his money. And I said, look, fix my truck. Okay? Yeah, it may be a whole new system for the truck. I don't give a shit. I can't get hot. I don't like getting hot unless I'm fucking. And I reached in my bill. I went to a shop this morning. His little lady at the door, she's a nice lady. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. I said, wait a minute, baby. Let me. My mask out there in the truck. But wait a minute, baby. I went in here because God is good and pulled out all these wads of $100 bills. Okay? I paid him his $700. He told me how much it's going to cost to give me some air. I paid the man. Because here's what I understand. That if, yeah, Yahweh, you're about to be called my baby. One more something stupid, you go. I understand that as a black businessman, he needs his money. He needs his money. He's a black businessman. He's good at what he does. He ain't long with what he does. And I never had a problem when I take anything to him, when I send somebody to him, he takes care of them. Okay? When I put all them $100 bills out on her, he walked in. I ain't got no damn mask. Shit, we can buy some masks now. Shit. Leola, shit, we can buy us some masks.
What's the name?
Huh? Leola, I guess. Sound Leola. With Leola. Okay. That's good you support black mechanics and not Mexicans. But I will use a Mexican. If I'm building something, goddammit, I'm gonna give me a Mexican. Because the Mexicans don't take no motherfucking breaks. Niggas be on breaks and shit. Can we go pee? Can we get some water? Can we have a 2 hour lunch break? Mexican, oh, senor, we go here on get through with your business. You pay us, I pay you. When we get through, when you get through, we go here on now and get through. Go ahead on. Yeah, so I ain't got nothing against he brown skinned just like I am. I use my people, but I don't what?
Your Mexicans always sound like Chinese people.
My Mexicans sound like Chinese. It did. My Mexican sound like it was Mexican. My Mexican did not. Did my Mexican sound like it was Chinese, y'all? Well, I said they don't think he great. That was what I said. It was Chinese.
Don't worry about it.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está usted? All that shit. I learned that when I was in 10th grade. But understand, Mexicans go to work. Niggas don't want to work. They got a spot here in Memphis where all the Mexicans meet up early in the morning. They be out there at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, lined up. Somebody said by language. Thank you, man. They be lined up to go to work. Okay. I mean, hundreds of Mexicans. Nigga, you don't see a nigga nowhere. Okay. Yeah, so I ain't got nothing against using a Mexican. When I get ready to get this church painted, I'm gonna go get Jesus and Dwan and them. Ain't Jesus Mexican, goddamn it. You're laughing at y'all sniggering this shit. Ain't Jesus Mexican?
Yes.
Jose them.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't say anything to you.
You know what? Giggling at this shit. Shit. I need this building painted. Because I'm going to buy this building. Got over $100,000 for this building. I'm going to buy this building. I'm going to make that investment in South Memphis. I'm going to pay when this pandemic is over. And I found a company that has money that they're giving to folks. No, we ain't giving. They're giving loans. Okay? Julio, yeah. Julio and Hector now. Yeah.
It's 6:20.
I feel like just go ahead on and do the show. You think I'll just go ahead on and do the show free today? No, I shouldn't do it free. Free. No, don't do that. I don't care whether they full of cocaine or what. You know, somebody said jalapeno. That's a pepper. That ain't no name. Look, but I want this building painted. I want it painted, and I don't want see Negro lack. And see, you know, you can't pay a Negro before the work is done. Okay. No, I ain't gonna do the show. Y'all gonna have to go. See, I ain't doing shit free. See, I knew the motherfucker. He said free.
Yes.
I could have said that in goddamn Portuguese, and you broke motherfuckers would have heard that. Oh, he said free. Free sounds the same in every language. Nigga, no free. Ah, sure. He said free. Nigga said free. Nigga said free. That's my child Chan. You remember Child Chan? And son, what was that? Son number who? That was always with 17. Okay. All right, let me tell you what I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm going to continue with what I was talking about last night. As women, do you know your worth? But I'm going to add something to it tonight. Is your pussy your greatest asset? That's what the show is about tonight. I know I'm spending some time talking about something else. Um, I can't do it to you, but I start giving it to you for free. You motherfuckers never will pay. Because black motherfuckers don't like supporting black folk. But y'all don't kiss my ass. Because when I turn my business around and recreate it, I've had, as of yesterday, I've had over 202,000 people that have joined me in the evening time for the show. No, I ain't gonna do it just this once. Motherfuckers subscribe. I'm giving free trips away. I'm gonna give a free. See, I deal with companies that are in marketing. See, these casinos and cruises lines are looking for passengers. And next week, I might even start it tomorrow. I'm going to give away 200 trips, 2-night Bahama cruises to the first 200 people that subscribe for $9.95. Did you read the thing from Roku?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say in essence?
What he wants me to go through, give him a play-by-play of what all we need him to do. He's going to take care of it and get started for sure next week.
So
But they did put the money back.
Stop the lie. Okay, I don't have to lie. Ignorant motherfucker. See, I ain't a broke motherfucker. And I ain't a dumb motherfucker. A 2-night cruise to the Bahamas. A 2-night Bahama cruise. Absolutely free. All you do is pay the little $500-$600 tax on it. Or I'll do the Las Vegas trip. Yeah, I might want to do the Las Vegas.
I want all of them.
Okay, I might do the Las Vegas. See, what you do is you find when you're in business and you know business, dumb motherfucker. I got dumb motherfucker on here talking with me and all my punks. Who's my punks? Your mammy, motherfucker. That bitch you call your mammy, punk motherfucker. You talking about your bitch ass man? See, there are companies. When you hear radio stations and TV stations giving away cruises, they go through marketing companies. There are companies that specialize, like in Vegas. Vegas has casinos, and they're always trying to fill up rooms. They don't give a fuck about them rooms because here's what they do with a dumb motherfucker. They get you in one of them hotel rooms, and they understand you're going to stay in their hotel room, but you're going to go downstairs and spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars gambling. So what do these companies do? Okay? What do these companies do? Don't worry about my international subscriber. You worrying about my business. You ain't even a subscriber, motherfucker. So what the fuck you worried about? Y'all be all in my motherfucking business, and you ain't getting there. Here's motherfuckers working at the motherfucking Burger King. You can't even make a good goddamn sandwich. You don't know how much mustard is on bread, and you worried about my motherfucking business. Craig, no, you ain't here for a motherfucking thing, because your motherfucking ass to go. I don't deal with stupid ass black men. And that's the reason black men can't accomplish shit. First of all, you ain't got no motherfucking business sense. And then y'all some jealous, petty motherfuckers. So if you don't want the goddamn trip, then fuck you. Motherfuckers that don't understand the business concept. These companies make millions of dollars off of these trips because they put you in Vegas. And I might not need to do Bahamas because right now you can't fly. But these trips are good for 2 years. Okay? They used to be for a year's period. But because of the pandemic, 2 years. So we might do the Vegas trip. You ain't getting no motherfucking free night to watch. And if you say it again, West Truth, your ass gone. You don't have Comcast for a free night. You don't ask Netflix for a free night. But you'll ask a black man that's trying to build a network. You'll ask a black man for free. You kiss my free ass. All up until shit push you back. Kiss my ass till shit push you back. Get all up in that deep. I'm tired of black folk not understanding finance, not understanding what business is all about. Oh, look, let me go and talk about what I'm going to talk about tonight so I can get rid of you ignorant motherfuckers. You as a woman, is your pussy your greatest asset? You ain't nothing but pussy. You just a piece of meat. You don't know your worth yourself. You have no idea what you're worth. That's all you got to offer a man is some pussy. Okay. Look at my ass. Fuck that. That ain't free. You motherfucking not. That is not free. Don't pay your utility bill next week and see. Is your pussy your greatest asset? I don't know about the but it's good. Some of y'all fuck worthless pussy. You just don't give a shit. And see, some men don't care what they fuck. Okay? Some men don't. I'm making more money now with this than I was making the other way around. I've got over 202,000 people who have watched me. Who are, because the only way you can watch is you're subscribed. In the 3 months that I've had, if you put the coins together, okay? Is your pussy, somebody said pussy don't pay the bills. Yes, pussy do. Pussy should pay bills. Oh yeah, gorilla. Pussy should, if you got a pussy and your bills are not paid, take your pussy back to the pussy store and get your refund or get you the latest model. How do you subscribe? CussingPastorTV.com. That's how you do it. That's how you subscribe. CussingPastorTV.com. Pussy pays the bills. Come on. I paid a whole lot of bills for pussy. If the pussy's a good pussy, I done paid some house notes in the name of pussy. Car notes in the name of pussy. Groceries for her and the children. If the pussy was real good, get your children something to eat too. Give them some zoos and snacks. when you go to Kroger's. I done bought some hair and some nails, pussy. But is that all that you are is pussy? Do you bring something else to the table that is connected to your pussy? And here's what I'm talking about. Oh Lord, this I could make a video on this. When your pussy is connected to intelligence, when your pussy is connected to you know how to treat a man, then that's what yes right, it'll send your kids to college. Your pussy. But if you just a hole, a meaty hole, you ain't gonna get shit. So I'm gonna be talking about last night I started the conversation. As a woman, do you know your worth? So I'm gonna tag that back into, is your pussy your greatest asset? Yeah. Is your pussy your greatest asset? If you got a pussy today and ain't got no money, your pussy is the only thing you got. It's not even an asset. It's just a hole. If your tie is flat and you got a pussy and you can't call nobody to get your pussy, get your tie fixed. I think that's blow up your pussy, but blow up your tie. Ain't but 2 minutes left here on Instagram. Instagram won't give you 1 hour, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave you. Join me at something. You need to be getting your in fact I'll start today. No, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Because I need to find out which tip I'm gonna give you. Because somebody did mention you can't travel to the Bahamas right now.
I think it's some new ones too.
Huh?
I think it's some new ones too.
Yeah, all of you took some more money from you today. Said Moneybag bought that pussy a luxury car. What's that? Do that. What's that? Get your Lamborghini. It'll get your Chevrolet. Get your Cadillac. Yeah. What's that? Help pay a Cadillac note. Hey, glory. And that bitch K. Michelle, she mad with her bad pussy having ass. Don't let me start on that bitch. That'll be a whole nother video. Look, I need you to subscribe. www.cussingpastortv.com. Go on now. Make sure you got $9.95 on your card. Some of you broke motherfuckers and you got $9.95. Then you complain. Yeah, pussy, get your 100. If you got 100 pussy. It'll get your skateboard if you got skateboard pussy. Join me. I'm going to get off into this conversation. 7 p.m. Central, which is about 30 minutes, now 25 minutes from now. Is your pussy your greatest asset? I got to go, which I can stay and give you some more, but you got to get me now when you pay. CussingPastorTV.com. Go and subscribe now. Bye.